Welcome to Beyond the Veil with Daniel Jackson, the podcast where we head down the road of the supernatural and beyond. So sit back and hold on as we take a ride together to what lies in the unknown and beyond the veil.
Hello and welcome to Beyond the Veil with Daniel Jackson. Me, Daniel Jackson, your host. Today's show, we're going to talk about, another angel subject. Today's show is called Guardian Angels. I hear this term a lot from people. Is my guardian angel watching over me? Is my grandmother, she's my guardian angel, she's watching over me? Well, your grandmother could be watching over you, but does that mean she is your guardian angel? Did she turn into an angel? No, not by any means. It takes a very long time to become an angel, and not in years or months or days in human time, but in spiritual time. Spiritual time is different. It takes a very long time. It takes a very long process. It's a very different type of commitment in order to be that. See, we can go to heaven and do all sorts of things. You become an angel, you're only doing one thing. You're serving. You will serve forever. Not everybody wants to do that. They want to now live their uninterrupted life and continue on doing what Spirit does. And they do many things. I've seen heaven many, many times. They show it to me. They are enjoying themselves. They are still doing things. They're not just standing around going, what do we do next? Or is there anything to do at all? No, there's many things to do. Some of those things I can describe to you, but most of them I can't, because it doesn't equate to anything here as a human being on earth. But these guardian angels, this is a term that we as humans have come up with, that you need a guardian angel. I mean, ask yourselves, do you actually believe that angels are walking around saving you from everything? If they were saving you from everything, then how would you learn from anything? Because we are here to learn. They're not here to be guarding you from living your life. If they were doing that, again, what would you learn? What would be the point of living if you were guarded from everything? How would you learn about your life? How would you learn about life itself if you were being guarded from everything? Guarded for everything. As you probably heard me say, if life was meant to be easy, what would be the point of living? If you were given everything in your lifetime, you wouldn't appreciate the things that you do have. The reason I'm doing this show today is because I was scrolling around on Facebook or, fake book. I'd rather we go back to MySpace. I liked it better. You could put theme music up. It was pretty cool. But I was scrolling around and I saw someone posted a portrait picture of a guy riding a motorcycle, because I ride motorcycles. And behind him was an angel with wings. Again, another falsity. Behind him all the time, guarding his every move. I mean, if that were the case, no one would get into a motorcycle accident. No one would get into a car accident. No one would fall down the stairs, or no one would trip. No one would go to jail. No one would treat animals disrespectfully. No one would do any of this stuff. When people think of guardian angel, they think of picking and choosing. They only want it for specific things, specific times, specific places, specific areas in their lives. If you had an angel walking around with you every day and you knew you had this angel next to you, in the same way that I talked about it in my book, if you had God walking with you every moment of the day, looking over your shoulder, watching, observing, trying to be a part of your life every day, would you do what you do now? Would you have done what you have done in the past? And would you do what you think you're about to do in your future? Would you? Ask yourself that. If I had an archangel or a guardian angel following me around all day long, would I still continue to do the same things I've been doing throughout my entire life? Or would you take a second guess and think, hmm, I'm about to pick up that bottle of liquor and drink the whole thing. But I have an angel behind me telling me this is not a good idea. Would you still even have the notion of doing it? And then from that point, getting into a car and driving home, would you still do that had you known that your guardian angel was there with you? And if your guardian angel was there with you, don't you think that maybe that guardian angel would prevent you from doing it? And then ask yourself, as I'm talking to you right now, how many times have you done it? How many times have you done far worse than that? Why didn't your guardian angel stop you from doing those things? Why didn't your guardian angel stop you from getting married 5 times? Why didn't your guardian angel stop you from treating people at work like they're a piece of nothing? Why didn't your guardian angels keep you from putting people down? Why didn't they do any of that? Well, because you have spirit guides who are trying to guide you there to do that. But we don't always listen. We need to listen more. We need to listen, trust, and follow through more. We can all do better. Take the first step. After listening to this video today, this message today, take the first step in trying to do that. Take the first step of you trying to be the better version of you, for you, and for everyone else. We don't have guardian angels to watch over us all day long. We don't have them intervening in our lives all day long. They know you are here to learn lessons and to fulfill a purpose. And in order to do that, you have to live your life. You have to find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. There is no right and wrong. There's no failures. There's no mistakes. There is only what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And you have to go through some things that don't work for you in order to find out what does work for you. And if you had a guardian angel guarding you from that, what would you learn? Nothing. And you are here to learn. You are here to get through those lessons. The one thing I keep pounding into your head, you walk through the door, there's a nail on the floor, you trip over the nail, you go get a hammer, you bang the nail back in, you walk through that door freely the rest of your life. But we don't do that. We trip and fall 4 or 5 times before we figure it out that this is not working for us. Trip less, fall less. Find out what works for you sooner so that you can get into the places that you need to be in your life to fulfill your purpose of helping others just for the sake of helping. That is what our Father wants for us. That is what He needs from us. What He doesn't want from us is to say, well, I'll get to it eventually, Father. I got other things to do. Would you tell your so-called guardian angel that as well? This guardian angel thing is a egotistical thing about what you want, when you want it, and when, where, everything. I want my guardian angel here to, no, your spirit guides are here. They're here to help you get away from that egotistical bullshit. They want you to listen, trust, and follow through all the time, not just whenever you frickin' feel like it, not whenever you just choose to or you feel like you have time to. They want you to listen, trust, and follow through all of the time. I listen and trust and follow through all of the time. If I can do it, you can too. It's that simple, people. Make the choice. Guardian angels? No. Spirit guides. Again, thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for being here, taking the time out of your day to listen to the show. You can find us everywhere on all the big names, Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, all the big ones. You can also find us on YouTube. This is a video as well. If you can, go to YouTube and look for Beyond the Veil with Daniel Jackson. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can get the videos exactly when they're coming out, so I can bring you all the messages that you need. Also, comment. If you have a question, just ask. I do go in there and check the videos, and I will respond to your comments. So please do that. You can also find me on Facebook at Spirit Medium Daniel Group. You can join that group, and you can also go in there and ask questions. I'm in that group a lot. I answer all the questions that people have in there, and it won't cost you anything, just the time to ask. You can also find my book on Amazon. Just go to Amazon and put in the search bar, Daniel Jackson, The New Beginning, My Awakening as a Spirit Medium. The paperback is $8, and the ebook is $6.49. Remember, everyone, I'm not trying to make $1 million. I'm just trying to help 1 million people. Again, thank you for taking the time out to listen to the show. As I always say, be good and don't do any stupid shit. But if you do, don't get caught. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Beyond the Veil with Daniel Jackson.